Hello everyone, welcome to General Chemistry 1. In this chapter, our main goal is to discuss compositions of substances in solutions. And to break down into a smaller topic, we'll be discussing the mole concept, empirical and molecular formula. And then if we have time, we go over the molarity and other units of concentrations. Okay. And now, first of all, before we can do anything, it's definitely very important to know how to convert moles to gram or gram to moles. Okay, this is very important because in chemistry, mole is everything. All the calculations, stoichiometry later on will base on the moles. Okay, and the mole is good units of quantity in chemistry. First of all, let's define moles. 1 mole, there's two things. 1 mole, first, how much or how many, right? In terms of quantity. 1 mole is it's Avogadro's numbers. For elements, we call each particle of elements is an atoms. For compound, each particle is called molecules. Okay, so that's the terminology. Now, the mass of 1 mole, it depends on the elements or the compound. So, when you look up on the periodic table, you will see the average, the weight average atomic mass. And for example, carbon is 12.01. So, if you want to convert 2 grams of carbon to mole, okay, simply you take the mass, you divide it by the atomic mass, you got the mole. So if you do your calculations, 2.0 divided by 12.01, you should get the answer, okay, 0.17 or something, okay. So give it a try. Now, when you, the next step is to do converting gram to mole as well. Okay, in this case, it asks you how many molecules, okay, how many molecules of C6H12O6. Now, if you want to convert to molecules, you first have to convert to mole. So, in this case, you first need the molar mass of C6H12O6. So what you do, you take 6 carbon, and each carbon is 12.01. So 6 times 12.01 plus 12 hydrogen. 12 hydrogen is 1.01, and then 6 oxygen is 16 each. So you add them all up, and it should come out 180.18 or 0.2. That's called molar mass of C6H12O6. And then you take 25 gram divided by molar mass, you get the mole, and then you multiply it by Avogadro's number. In the next video, I'll show you guys how to do that step by step. Okay, but here we just want to cover the topic. We have an idea what molar mass, atomic weight, things like that. Okay, how to figure out molar mass. For example, here I'm showing you molar mass is 1 mole of water, and that's contain 2 hydrogens, and each hydrogen is 1.01, and I got this number from the periodic table. It's the atomic mass of hydrogens. 16 is the atomic mass of oxygen, so we add them all up together, it's come out 18.02 gram. That's molar mass. And you can do the same for formula weight, but formula weight is in AMU, and that's the formula weight of 1 molecules of water. 1 molecules of water has a mass of 18.02 AMU. Okay, and remember, 1 AMU is really small amount of mass. Formula mass and molar mass are the same in terms of quantity, only different in units. One is in AMU and one is in gram. So, and basically it's the sum of atomic weights of all elements in a compound. Okay, so back to overview of mole. What is mole, right? Mole Like I said, if you, in terms of quantity, 1 mole is 6.022 10 to the 23rd. If you talk about an element like a piece of gold, it would be atoms, because atoms made of elements, make up elements. If you talk about compound like water or sugars, then the particle of a compound is called molecules. So 1 mole is also the same quantity, 6.022 10 to the 23rd. This is known as Avogadro's numbers, and you would call that molecules. Molecule represent a compound. Okay, so 1 mole of anything, it doesn't matter what it is, it's always going to be the same numbers. And depends on the substance, you call different kinds of units. Okay, how about the mass, right? How about what's the mass of 1 mole? Now that depends on the substance, like we talked about previously. If you just have a single element, 1 mole of a single element like aluminum is just simply the atomic mass or atomic weight. You look up on the periodic table, and atomic weight, the average, the weight average of atomic weight of aluminum is 26.98, and that's 1 mole is 26.98 gram, and usually we write 26.98 gram per mole of aluminum. For a compound, and you look up, you calculate the molar mass, such as water is 18.02. So for water, 1 mole of water weigh 18.02 grams, and that's known as molar mass of water. All right, and that's molar mass concept. So in the next video, we're gonna do a specific example how to do the calculations. Okay, and here, like I said, we're just covering the general concept. Percent composition is straightforward. The part, whatever you're interested in, divided by the whole, and the whole amount, and multiplied by 100. And again, we're gonna see in the next video, we'll go over this type of calculation, 2 different type of calculation for percent compositions. Okay, and then we go from there. From there, we can go over the example. From the percent composition, we can go over the example of how to figure out the empirical formula, and together with the molar mass, we can figure out the molecular formula, and there's a few little tricks here and there to figure it out. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next lecture. Thank you.